You used to have that really ridiculous on hold music, and it reminds me of being on hold on a telephone. So therefore, I put that in there. If you so choose to want to use it, then go ahead. But it's our way of communicating with you guys. I mean, I can communicate through Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff, but what happens one day, Chris, if the government decides to shut my Facebook account down? Because I said something about God they don't like. So
go back up with another Facebook account.
Right. And with this new portal chat feature as well, they can't shut this down. There's no way to shut this down because it's not through a major streaming network like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and things like that. It's my own creation. So they can't shut down the only way they can shut down my own creation is if they come to my house, to my door, grab my computer, and then totally delete everything that I did.
Confiscate it all.
Right, confiscate it all, and then do something on my end of the book. Because if they go straight to the actual page that I'm using it on, there's no way that they can actually stop that from I mean, they might be able to, but there's no real way that they can actually stop it physically from going on for good. Because there's no way to block somebody from that service because it's not a service where you have to sign up with something. So there's really no way to block them at all. I mean, you can make as many Facebooks as you want to, but they can still block you no matter what. They can trace your line and tell you if you got another Facebook and block you instantly again. You'll never get a chance to even do it. But with this feature, there's no way for them to physically block you from it because you're not signing up with something. You're not giving them an email address to sign something up so they can't block you from it, which is that's why one of the reasons why I added that, so that we can still keep in contact with all the listeners. But it's cool. You can highlight things. You can take on, you can do like a highlighter thing, like when you put in a certain code, like, I forgot what it is, but it looks like, an apostrophe, but it's backwards. Like apostrophe goes towards the right, but this one goes towards the left. It's like, you ever seen the language of other countries on like a phone? It's got those little dashes above certain letters and stuff. Well, it's a backwards apostrophe, and when you add that to the front and to the back of anything that you put in there, like I say hello world, I put those two backwards apostrophes in there, it highlights it in like a different color, which is kind of cool. Then you can bold it, you can make it italicized, you can put a slash through it. So what I did was I put the code for slash, I put the code for bold, italicized, and highlight. So now you got this one phrase that's bold, italicized, highlight, and slashed all at the same time. I just had to. It was just, I've been playing with that feature all day long. It's absolutely fun to see what's going and what's happening because God's using this to get bigger and better things happening with the ministry. But that's one of our ways of communicating. So download the app, guys. It's got this brand new feature, Portal Chat, that's going to be going on hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning. Once I test it, it'll be going straight on there. I just want to make sure that peer-to-peer sharing idea on that specific network is going to do that with each and every phone that downloads the app. So if my sister's tablet downloads the app and it allows her to send me a message, then perfect. I know it works and I'm good to go and I can upload it to the Play Store. And now that I've been a member of the Play Store for quite a while, Chris, I've been a member of the Play Store now. I think it's my first year at the app. There's going to be 1 year coming that my app has been on that store. I have to look it up. I think it's my first. My first year. Because let me get into my photos for a minute on my phone here, because I got a picture of the very first app that I ever created for the Play Store for the portal, podcast portal, which was conveniently called TGIF. That's all it was. It was called TGIF Media Player, some crazy weird. It wasn't even podcast portal. I didn't even know what to call it. I was in such a hurry to get it on there. I just didn't care. And when I did that, my APIs, if you know what an API is, Chris? An API sends whatever information that you are using, sends it over somewhere else. So like my YouTube API, when I downloaded because I was going to do the YouTube videos, and they're going to pop up on the screen, and you could click on it and watch it straight and listen to it straight in the app. But YouTube APIs only last for so long. And so when they last for so long, after a while, you can no longer use that API because you've had too many users already use that API. Therefore, the API is no longer good. And I had so many issues because I had to test everything to make sure everything was working, but then I used it so much that it says this API is no longer good. You can no longer use it. Too many users have already used it. Come back again tomorrow and use it again. I'm like, I can't do that. The listeners...
You know what it stands?
No, I don't know what it stands for, but it basically brings whatever you're doing to wherever you're at right now. It's basically what the API... Here it is. No, that's Podcast Portal. That's what basically the API does, though. It takes it from one spot on the internet and embeds it somewhere else, and that calls the information to you. That's what an API does. But you can only have so many users per APIs, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that because I want the listeners to be able to use it freely without having to have any issues, without it crashing on them saying that you can't use this right now because too many users have used this API and it's just a mess. So I can't find that picture I'm looking for, but I'll eventually find it. But I do believe we're coming on the 1 year mark for the app being on the App Store. And being that it's on there, it takes a matter of like 2 minutes. I'll post it into my uploader, and not even 5 minutes later, it'll be on that App Store in like 10 seconds. 5 minutes later, it'll be on there. And it's a blessing having the app on there because now it's my way of reaching even more people for God. And like I told people before, it's bringing Christ into a whole new situation now. Because now, look on the App Store, Chris. Not a lot of apps out there are proclaiming God's word in the App Store. And the ones that actually do claim to be a Christian app, some of them are like chatting apps that are so-called Christian chat. But when you look on them, all of the little users on those apps are talking about how they want to get some tonight.
I think that deserves a laugh track.
Yeah, that deserves a laugh track right there. I'm going to make another one too. Where in the world does it say in the Bible that getting some is Christian when you're not married? That's all they talk about on those so-called Christian chat apps. Or like Christian Mingle. I tried that one too when I was trying to get married. I tried Christian Mingle, a dating site. Nope, not happening. I'm not going back. I went with them one time, and they said, someone messaged you. Check out who messaged you. I click on their picture. They go, upgrade your account now for $39.95. I said, I am not upgrading for $39 to see a picture. Why in the world would I want to pay $39.99, $40 to view a picture I'm going to look at for 2 seconds and say, no, she's not the one for me? I tried all these eHarmony and Christian Mingle is one of my favorites. It was one of my Christian sites Christian TV stations I used to watch, and it was Christian Mingle. I was so excited, and no, it was not exciting. The very first ever app which I created was called Thank God It's Forever, which basically was the name of my show, which was Devil's Moving the World. And the production was rolled out, full roll was August 9th of 12:19 a.m. And August has not showed up yet, has it, Chris?
Repeat that?
August 9th is not... August hasn't came around yet, has it?
No.
So this is almost coming into 1 year that this app has been on the Play Store. Praise the Lord. Now,
Amen.
You know what that deserves? That deserves a clap offering track. Let's give the Lord a clap offering on that note. So thank you, guys. It's going to be coming up on our 1 year mark that the app will be on the the app market for the first year, and we got to do something big for this though, Chris. When I forgot what I said again. When I think it was August. Yeah, when August.
I have to take a break.
Go ahead. But when August 9th comes around, we're going to play a song in a minute. When August 9th comes around real quick, we got to do something big to celebrate the making of Podcast Portal, August 9th. When that comes around, we got to do something big for it. So we're going to just say one more thing. Download the app, guys. It's for us, and it's for you, not for us. Sorry, I'm having problems today, too. But it's for you, it's not for us. We like when you...
And let them know the name of the app again.
That, again, is Podcast Portal. PODCAST space PORTAL. And the reason why I call it Podcast Portal, guys, is because a portal is a little window into something big. Like, a portal will be a black hole, per se. But a black hole is so small, but when you think about it, it does something so massive on the inside. So this Podcast Portal is a little window, this little portal window into my big, giant show that we do each and every Monday and every Saturday. So download the app. It's for you, not for us. With that being said, guys, let's get into our song for the day while Chris goes and takes his little breather, because I know we've been on here 86 minutes already. We haven't even got to a song yet. So with that being said, guys, let's play a song. Let's do One Voice by the K. Daniel Spirit and Truth Worship Band. And while you guys listen and enjoy and worship God with one voice, I'm going to go grab me my cup of coffee that has been sitting in my coffee pot that is now cold. So I'm going to go get that. Chris is going to take his few-minute breather while we listen to the song. And we will be back in just a brief after the song, and we will get back with you with the word. So enjoy One Voice by the K. Daniels Spirit and Truth Worship Band. Again, enjoy One Voice.
One voice, one cross.